you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. My name's Bryttney, and I'm here to tell you guys about living in a travel trailer. So, people all over the world, they live in houses, big, small, homeless, trailers, all different places. Everybody's different, right? So, my husband is not like most. He decided to go get a job that has us traveling. When most people, they find it more comforting to grow up in the town that they were born in, that they know, and get the same job that everybody else has around there, just making it easier. They stay by their grandparents and their parents, so then when they have children, everybody's close, right? That's the norm. Well, my husband decided not to be the normal. So, we travel for work. We have traveled from Texas to Oklahoma to West Virginia, Florida, anywhere you can think we've been. Washington, everywhere. I really, really enjoy it. But there are pros and cons to living in a travel trailer. You can ask my kids, they know as well. So, I'm going to start with the pros. The pros. You grow really close to your kids and husband because you are in such a small area. It is really easy to pass by them non-stop, going to the restroom, going to do laundry, going to watch a movie. Everybody's in the same room watching that same movie. There's not a lot of area to go. So you get really close and you know their every move, which can be a good and bad thing. Another pro, it is cheaper. It is really cheap to live in an RV instead of a house. You don't have the mortgage. All bills are included. You pay your electric, everything, water, sewer, trash, Wi-Fi, cable. It's all included with just your lot rent. You can go overnight, go camping anywhere. It's anywhere from $10 to $20 a day to stay at that campground. We pay monthly because we do travel for work, so we're here at more of a steady pace. More pros to living in a fifth wheel is you get to experience things no other people do. You get to travel the world. You get to go see new places every time you travel and go to a new state. We always try to look up things to do in that area, zoos, museums, really neat things that you wouldn't get to do on a daily basis because you do have to work all the time. Now, there is cons to living in an RV, and sometimes, even though there's more pros than cons, those cons seem to outweigh the pros sometimes, and it gets really hard for us. We do own a house as well. It's in North Texas, and we only get to go home for major holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, anytime that my husband has 4 or more days off, because other than that, it's just really not worth the drive. So, with that being said, we have our house. We never get to go to it. It is a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on 5 acres, and the disappointment of not getting to go home and getting to experience living in a house is really hard on our kids, and we experience that not being able to take them there. Also, cons is there is no space in a camper at all. You cannot store everything you own into a camper. So whether you have a house or you have a storage building or something, you have to transition your clothes in and out. Like after summer, we will load up all of our summer clothes and take them to our house. Before we had our house, we had a storage building. And then same for winter. You would have to take home all your winter clothes and bring back the summer clothes. Same with appliances or things you just have too much of. You cannot store all in one place. Another con to that, or I guess some people would think of it as a pro, I have many appliances because if I'm home or if I forget to bring something and we travel really far away, I have to go buy a new coffee pot if I forgot it, or a new toaster or whatever. So I have multiple things of certain items. For me, that's a con because I don't like having multiple things and having nowhere to store them, even at the house or in the trailer. Another con is traveling so far away. This doesn't really mean like living in the camper, but just living further away from our family and our grandparents and our cousins, for my kids not being there day to day. And when we do move to a certain place, my children and we as well, we meet people, we meet friends and really great people, and then we end up having to leave them, and that is horrible. And it makes my kids sad. We have cried. We've had many outings. That's just really bad. We do still try to keep in touch. Overall, it's all great, and it's hard, but that's what works best for our family. And the key to living and doing what we're doing is to eventually pay off our house, save a lot of money, and retire at a great age and already have traveled the world. And then we can sit back and relax, and it doesn't matter where we're at the end of the day as long as we're near our family. And the key is to enjoy life. Thank you.